Why is it that most of the people I see suck at driving? I mean, I lost my license for 5 years, an accolade obviously previously put on the fridge. It's staying in there for a long time. I don't know anyone who's broken that record, so. But still, even after the 5 year break, I come back and I still run into the same problems with just people who I don't think should be allowed to drive. The first problem, it's a little bit smaller of one, but people who don't use their turn signal, I swear, this shit bothers me to no end. If I'm sitting there waiting on you, man, no one's coming either way. You're the only person traveling along there, slugging along fucking 5 miles below the speed limit just to turn off right before you get to me. I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna fucking slam my car in reverse, whip around there, and pull into your driveway with you just to tell you what the fuck's up. It's just so annoying, man, when you're like, alright, I'm gonna be the good guy in this situation. You can go, buddy, come right on along. I had the time to pull out in front of you. I could have been a dick, but I'm not going to. Whoop, what? They pulled right around? Are you kidding me, man? I trusted you. And that's pretty much my summary of driving. Another problem, obviously, is people who tailgate. Another thing I don't understand. It's like, you're already waiting, man. I guarantee you riding on someone's ass is not going to get you anywhere anytime faster. It'll actually just increase the likelihood that you will wreck. In which case, I'll probably laugh and record you on Snapchat or something. And it'll just be a bad situation for everyone but me. So honestly, I don't even know why I'm complaining about this one, because it's kind of funny. Just don't do it to me. Just don't crash into the back of me or I'll be a little upset. Old Red can't handle that. Old Red, I've been driving for a while. Bessie, that's my baby. And she's already been through enough. Trust me, I put it through the works. The next thing I can't stand is people who drive 10 miles per hour under the speed limit. And this sort of correlates with the last thing where it's like, I'm still not going to tailgate this motherfucker. But I'm telling you, I'm thinking about pulling into the lane right next to him, and I'm just gonna start honking my horn like, "Hey, you see me over here, dickhead? I'm right behind you this whole time. You see the speed limit sign? I'm gonna have to pull this shit up on Google Maps and stick it up to my window or something just to let them know, like, hey, you can go a little faster. It's not illegal for you to actually travel the speed limit." And I swear, the people who do this must be blasted out of their mind. And I mean, sometimes I'm a little blasted, don't tell the feds. Maybe I am. And that's what makes me think, what is up with this motherfucker then? If I'm a little blasted, then this guy must be on a Jupiter. This guy must be in an entirely different orbit if he's driving like this. Like, I don't even know if he should have his license at this point. I'm going to have to pull him over, a citizen's arrest or some shit. And let me tell you, if I'm pulling over someone, I'm doing a citizen's arrest, I'm taking you to the ground. I'm grabbing you, arm bar, flip him out of the car, punch him a few times, maybe pull out my nunchuck, start flipping him around just to make me look cool while he's knocked out. And then I'm taking his car and driving off with it. Okay, that's a little far again. I'm sorry. Let's just say he'd be going to jail. Now, this next topic is something that's a little bit my own fault. Sometimes I trust people a little bit too much to be going the speed limit. I'll be sitting there waiting for them. It seems like they're coming pretty fast, until you're sitting there waiting on them for 10 seconds to turn in. You're like, oh God, this is embarrassing. You got to do pretty much the walk of shame of the driving world where they're just driving past you real fucking slow. You're looking at them. Oh, please, man. I thought you were going faster, all right? I didn't know you'd be going 10 miles under the speed limit. It's kind of my fault, but I mean, come on. Kind of your fault, right? Can't we all just go the speed limit? I mean, sometimes I really feel like people just did not learn how to drive. And this is coming from someone who, like I said, lost his license for 5 years. The highest accolade one could achieve. And yet I come back just to realize, holy shit, people actually are probably a worse driver than I was when I was 16 and got pulled over. I also don't understand the need for some Civic Si to just pull up next to you, fucking rev their engine and shit. The only modification they had on it was that they actually, fix the exhaust. Sorry, I punched some shit there. Fix the exhaust on their car by replacing it with some fucking huge shitter, just some huge fart can straight out the pipe. It's like, what are you trying to prove, man? It's as loud as a diesel, congrats. And I bet that diesel would fucking be pulling you around the house all day long. They'll literally take you, glide across water with you like some type of jet ski shit just from how light you are. It just always seems like no matter what community you go to, people feel like they have something to prove. I'm telling you, man, you're not proving anything besides the fact that you must be at least below average. And the average is not good. They factor in way too many people in that. I also reject the concept that people have to learn to parallel park. I'm telling you, people barely have the cognitive ability to flick the blinker on the turn signal while they're turning their wheel. Like, doing those two motions at the same time will throw someone off, like, throw the average person off, obviously. And then you add something like pressing the gas or the brake into the equation, and they're just bamboozled. They're flustered. I'm telling you, when it comes to people, you gotta keep this shit as simple as possible. I mean, you might as well turn in the left and right turn signal in for actual letter spellings of the words, just so people can understand. And even then, it might need broken down even further, because people will misconstrue the two. Right? Are you kidding me? My right or his right go in the same direction. They have no fucking clue. Literally the same, looking the same way. It just baffles me to this day that society has progressed this far. So I feel the need to bitch about these things, and I mean, maybe it's warranted. If you think that it is, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.